Welcome to the first episode of the Towers Tonight Show, bringing you the highlights of this past summer. I'm your co-anchor, Summer Who.
And I'm your other co-anchor, Ben Brown. Our show will highlight sports, arts, students, and our community's latest news. In this episode, we will hear from students on the recent decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Reverend Simopoulos-Pigato will also discuss this year's chapel theme. But first, here's a briefing at all the 2022 fall sports.
Kicking off Bishop's girls fall sports, girls field hockey is in top shape, grinding through the end of summer in preseason. Their senior captains, Kate Peterson, Novelyn Patrickis, and Erica Pfister, are going to lead them through an exciting season this year. You can catch their home game at Hunt Field versus Helix Charter High School on August 29th at 5:15.
This year, I think people are realizing we're all ready to put the work in. We're focusing on our spacing and the way that we see the fields and our field awareness instead of kind of playing with less technicality almost. Well, I'm just excited for the team bonding aspect because our team is really close.
I'm definitely excited for the spirit. I think everyone's really excited to be here, and even on our first day starting yesterday, everyone came super excited and ready for the year.
I'm really excited to see us come together as a team. Like Lily said, we're really into the team bonding. So I'm really excited to meet everyone.
Just that bonding aspect is really fun, and also a lot of my school friends, even after the season, have been from field hockey. We're all really close, so I'm really excited to just all be together in one place again.
The girls volleyball team aced their preseason and is looking in good shape for the regular season. Seniors Sydney Bold and Audrey Ann are stepping up to the plate to take over for alumna Bryn Faltinsky. Cheer for our Lady Knights at Ava May Athletic Center in their game against La Jolla High on September 1st at 5:30.
So we definitely have a bunch of new varsity players this year, but I think the seniors are going to lead everybody, and they're really going to step into their new roles and grow together as a team.
Yeah. Just like Sid said, we have a bunch of new, especially hitters, because last year we graduated a bunch of our star hitters. So everybody's molding into their new spots on the team, and we're about to see how that's going to go.
Girls tennis is slicing the competition. Their eyes are set on winning the CIF Open Division title.
So this year we're coming out with a really good positive attitude. Right now we're at tryouts, and we're helping out and looking at lots of new freshmen, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're inviting a lot of new people to come play, and there are going to be a lot of new fun players.
Girls golf is ready to defend their title. Last season, the team drove it out of the course, winning the CIF San Diego Section Division II title. Go get 'em, Lady Knights.
Looking to the boys' side, boys water polo is looking for revenge this year after losing a tough battle against the Cathedral Catholic Dons in the CIF Open Division Finals last season.
Really just trying to build our camaraderie as a team, looking to work more together.
I guess win the most games possible, win CIF, and then do the best we can.
Obviously, do well in our league, beat whoever we can beat whoever we play against, and go back to CIF finals this year.
Boys football is hoping to have a dominant season this year after a heartbreaking loss in the first round of the playoffs last year. They will start this season by learning how to fill the major void in the offensive and defensive lines after Thomas Muniz, Mike House, and Jack Hurst graduated last spring. Senior quarterback Will Fierro is looking to cap out a great high school football career with one final season. The Knights' next home game will be on Friday, September 10th at 7 o'clock versus Mountain Empire High School at La Jolla High.
I say one goal is to make it to CIF. We feel like we have the people to do it. And the team, we just have to all come together and keep working hard.
But even before that, I feel like we need to lock in our practice, really take everything serious and just build chemistry with one another.
Also competing this fall is co-ed cross country led by Coach Seymour and Coach Solberg. After a fantastic season last year, we look forward to seeing what they will achieve. We hope everyone comes out and supports our Knights as fall sports commence. Go Knights!
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 Practicing a long-time tradition, matriculation occurred on August 19th, where we welcomed new Bishopians on campus. New students signed their name in the famous great book that will forever hold their name, along with every other Bishopian who has participated in this ceremony. Let's see what our new students have to say.
How I'm feeling? I'm feeling excited, I feel right at home already.
Spectacular!
Quite excited to be here.
I'm very excited to be here. I love Bishops.
So, to our newly appointed knights, welcome to Bishops. Continuing on into our local and beyond segment, another headlining story is the overturning of Roe v. Wade. A monumental decision was made by the Supreme Court justices on June 24th, 2022. The overturning of Roe v. Wade will allow states to determine whether or not abortion will be allowed. This means that many states will have laws that restrict or ban abortion. Female students on our campus and around the country will be affected by this law in the years to come. We asked some members of the community how they felt about the decision.
Very, very angry.
This was senior Eliana Birnbaum-Nell's reaction when she first heard the ruling.
At the end of the day, a lot of people are gonna die because of this decision, because they're not gonna get the health care that they need, because an abortion is oftentimes a life-saving procedure and the only procedure that can give a person the medical care that they actually need.
She says that the decision will lessen or restrict abortion clinics. Abortion clinics provide other contraceptive methods, hormone treatments, care, parenting classes, and expertise.
These are things that affect entire family systems, because if a Planned Parenthood gets shut down because of abortion protesters, that means that all these other services that they're offering also get shut down.
8th grader Serena Abraham also believes that the decision will have dire consequences.
I feel as though, even if you ban abortions and you don't let people have them, people are still gonna do them, and they're gonna do them unsafely.
If you would like to support reversing Roe v. Wade, Serena has some suggestions.
I think that you could protest, you could educate yourself and others around you.
In other news, if you would like to drop a course or change your schedule, you have 2 cycles to make that decision. Please email Academic Dean Ms. Janice Murabayashi or Dean of High School Mr. Brian Ogden if you would like to make these changes.
Now we turn to Reverend Simopoulos, who will discuss the importance of this year's chapel theme, integrity.
As a school, we've defined integrity, you can find it on our website, but we've defined integrity as having a moral compass that informs our thoughts, our words, and our deeds, and also committing to the disciplines of self-examination and honest reflection about who we are so that we can bring forth our very best selves.
This was what Reverend Simopoulos said that most people often define as integrity. However, Reverend Simopoulos provides a deeper interpretation of this year's chapel theme.
But I also think integrity is a lot more than that. If you think about the word integrity, it comes from the Latin word integritas, which means whole or undivided. And so when I think of integrity, I think of living a whole and undivided life, meaning that we show up in the world and to the people around us as our best selves, that we bring all of who we are and we celebrate and honor all of who we are without apology.
Integrity is one of the 6 core values at Bishop's that the administration and board of trustees decided on. The other include intellect, inclusion, compassion, justice, and excellence. These values are what the Bishop's community strive to uphold. In the past couple of years, the focus core values have been compassion and justice.
Honestly, for me, I think integrity is foundational to all of the other core values that we have embraced as an institution and as a community.
Well-being is also of major importance at Bishop's. Reverend Simopoulos says that embodying integrity and being our most authentic selves is essential to well-being. Using a compass inscribed with the words heart, mind, body, and soul, Reverend Simopoulos said that integrity is when all of these things are aligned with our most important values.
So this year I had Dr. Keller, she's so awesome. She made me this mobile out of this compass, and you can see that, so here are the 4 categories right there, but you can see, like, say that I pull on one of these, I'm gonna choose okay, so if I pull on this one, care for the body, right, that's part of strength. If I pull on this care for the body, say I'm not getting enough sleep, I'm not exercising, I'm not eating healthy, all of the other aspects of our lives get out of balance, right? They get out of whack. And so integrity and wholeness is really when all of these things are in balance and they're working together to make us whole.
But how should students embody integrity? Reverend Simopoulos hopes that in addition to thinking about their own values, also thinking about living according to them is important.
First and foremost, I want students to be their most authentic selves, to show up at Bishop's as the gift that they are and to offer the gift of themselves to the community. So if that means that you love to sing, then join the Bishop's choir. If you love to act, then join the performing arts department. If you are an athlete, then make us proud on the field. If you are a member of Bacon and you want to do a Pride Chapel, come and see me, because I would love to do a Pride Chapel with you. And then second, I hope that students will be thinking about their values. You know, what are my core values? Maybe those are values that your family has, or maybe you're discovering your own new values, right? But thinking about your values and how you can live your life according to those values. So if kindness is important to you, how do you embody kindness in your friendships, in your relationships, in your interactions with your peers and the adults on campus, in your family? So be thinking about that. What are your core values and how do you want to live according to those?
We will now bring you with us as we challenge students to test their knowledge around campus. In this segment, we bring you your daily dose of humor. So stay tuned to see the fun challenge every episode. Today, we leave the studio and test out fellow students' knowledge.
As you all know, Bishop starts in 6th grade, but are Bishop students even smarter than 5th graders? Today, we will find out. Watch out, Bishops. 5th graders are smarter than you think. Hey, would you like to play a round of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Sure. Okay, so the question is, list 5 genres.
Of what? Pop, rap, K-pop.
Okay, you're out of time. You have failed the test. Hey, would you like to play a round of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Okay.
Okay. Who was the second person to land on the moon?
It's Buzz something. Like Buzz. Alright.
Hey, would you like to play a round of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Sure. Okay, so the question is, what is the lowest prime number? 2. Good job! She is smarter than a 5th grader. Well, Bishops, that is all we have for this episode. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast.
Keep updated for our next news broadcast by looking for our link in the bulletin, Tower newsletter, and our YouTube channel. Additionally, if you have any news or highlights you feel should be covered, please email thetower@bishops.com. I'm Ben Brown.
And I'm Summer Hu. And this is The Tonight Show. We are your two knights, signing off.